Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. Another wonderful day. I say wonderful day because it's the day when I'm alive. It is 6:39 a.m. Hopefully you're alive too, especially if you're watching this. That would be good. Otherwise, I'd be terrified. Good thing I don't know if you're alive or dead. But it is the 23rd of November, Wednesday. Yes, indeed. In fact, well, I'm guessing that you're alive because really, if you are dead, you're not watching this. I mean, even if they're playing, even if it's playing and you're dead, you're still not watching. I mean, you're dead. My apologies for the joint again, but we went to a pot store yesterday because we're getting kind of low on some stuff, and we all bought some joints, and I've got one left right here, so. My apologies. It has been a kind of messed up kind of day. My chair, I had it further back against the wall, but now I've got to get it closer. I don't like how close it is. I've had to adjust it so that you can't see the tops of the stuff there. That's not right. So it's close, but it's not perfect yet. I think I'm moderately centered. Gosh darn it, no, not yet. How about that? Is that? No, I'm still not centered. Oh, it's the end of the world. Okay, well, I'm going to give that as given. My apologies. It's the first cannabis of the day. Luckily, I was dabbed out earlier enough that I can still use my hand right now. It really hurts, but it's better than, it has been when I'm sitting there and not using it at all. So it's another wonderful day. It is gray and wet and cold, very cold outside. And in fact, looking over at my thermometer is 79 in here. That's because I opened up the door and went to the bathroom. It was so hot in here. It was 82 and I was still shivering. And I went, this isn't right. So I had to go to the bathroom and had the door open a little. It's 79, so it's getting cooler. I'm not sweating to death while freezing at the same time. So that's wonderful when that happens. The only thing I've done on the interesting news thing here is also last night I dropped my keyboard onto the floor next to my chair and it knocked the control key off. And I had to pull my chair out of here and then out way over into the middle part of the room, which there's barely any room, and I had to scruffle around it. I mean, you might not have, but I've shown what my room is like. There's room to put the chair out in the middle of the place, and you can still walk around it, but it's just, then there's no more room there. But I pulled this out over there, walked carefully around it, moving it, still turned off one of my power strips, so that, it's like, hey, all the router and stuff went off. It was fun. But I finally got the chair pulled out of here. I was looking everywhere. That control key was nowhere to be found. Finally, I got my flashlight, was looking around. It shot like 6 feet that direction on the other side of the table, behind and into the guinea pig stuff. Holy smokes. So I had to push the chair back in. Now there's less space than there was in the back because I'm closer, because I was too far back, but I don't like how close it is, and I hope to get a place to move to soon. My in-laws, actually, my brother-in-law, is disturbing and unpleasant as they can be, is yet, on the same hand, he went out of his way to find a trailer that was like $11,000, a fifth wheel, and it's a really nice looking trailer. So, I don't know. I got to take a look at the trailer. I want to try and get a place where the three of us, my two friends, can move into. And if I'm in a trailer, that's going to be good and bad. Good that I'll have a home, bad then that I can't do maintenance. I can't do mechanical stuff with this hand at all. I drop everything. I pick stuff up and just, because my hand just kind of goes, I'm a hoof. I drop stuff. I drop lighters. I throw things across the room with this bloody hand. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do on that front. I know I've got to get a place to live here soon. My in-laws are selling this house. And it could be really soon, so I need to find a place to live real soon. Good thing I still have money. Don't know if I have to pay 20% on taxes in it. If I have to pay 20% in taxes, that's like $10,000 out of what I have left. And I only got $32,000, which is a lot, out of the $50,000 that was donated. But that's not $50,000. But because we pay and GoFundMe keeps X amount of a percentage for their own administrative costs, and that's fine. That's a good thing. But $10,000 now, if they took the $10,000 for that, would leave me about $17,000 to do everything on. So if I do that, that's, if I buy a trailer, then there's nothing else. So I don't know what's going to happen. I've got my money set aside, and I'm buying, like, I bought pants, and I've bought cannabis, and I bought some things right now that are required to live stuff. So, some of the things I have gotten through my Amazon wish list. Thank you all so very much. I have this wonderful high-class mouse here. It's got a DPI switch that goes up to like 4800 DPI, and that is amazing. Thank you so very much. I've gotten this webcam from my wish listing. Now, because the internet spotlight only shone on me for a couple of days, which is fine. I mean, I've gotten 3 internet spotlights so far in my 2 years. A lot of places never even get 1 spotlight in 5, 6, or 7 years. So I'm definitely not complaining. I have gotten more than a lot of people ever get, and that is amazing. But I went to the post office yesterday, and aside from the slider that's up on top of here, well, this $25 Amazon gift card was actually in one of the letters that was given to me. So thank you so very, very much. As God, I'm not going to ruin anything by showing it from smiley face. So thank you very, very much for that. That is greatly appreciated. But what I got in the mail, see, and here's my postcards from the edge. It's not a special postcard because I got this nice little postcard, bearded and free. And then I had this cool postcard at the Zion National Park. I don't know where that is, but it's the Zion Canyon, wherever the Zion Canyon is. I don't know. But still, that's cool. And then this book, Bestiary, an anthology of poems about animals. Now, the amusing thing about this, and I'm going to say it's amusing. Excuse me while I put out that. I'm down to the... Oh, I dropped ash all down my front. Let's see if I can... Oof! Get it all onto the floor now instead of all over me. I got it all over my chair. Oh well. Now the thing about this book, though, as I was saying, it came Amazon thrift book type stuff, and inside of it, when I opened up the cover, was this. A little thingy on it. It says December 1996. Catherine. Catherine? You open this up, and inside is a little card that says, to Catherine J. from Nick. So apparently Catherine J. did not like her book from Nick back in 1996. So 20 years later, almost to the month, because it's coming up to December 2016, this little 20-year-old card in a 20-year-old book. Thank you. Books are cool. And in fact, one of the things I wanted to say is I actually bought this book. Stephen King, Bazaar of Bad Dreams, short story collection. This, actually... No matter what you may think of his his book length fiction, because I've liked a lot of his stuff and I've hated a lot of his stuff. He's really good in beginnings, kind of in the middle, and the endings. But that was his earlier stuff. Lately, his more mature stuff, the stuff he's writing now, is good all the way through. But back then, it was, So, but his short fiction, oh my God. I mean, some of these, I've just been crying like a baby while reading. They hit me that hard. I mean, some of them are that good. I used to have enough books back when back when I was married and before I got married, that I could have filled, if I'd had bookshelves, it would have filled this room. You know, bookshelves and just enough space to walk between the bookshelves and all that. But I had all those books. Once my wife died, I gave them all away. That's the first book I have bought since my wife died. I don't have room for a collection, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I love books. I want 1.5 million books again. I don't have any place to put books. Now what I want to do before I run out of time is I'm calling up the master comments page for my channel. Please excuse me. My inside of my nose is itchy and my nose is running, so I'm going to stick my fingers in my nose. Oh, I dropped. What did I drop? Oh, my Amazon gift card. How about that? It's on the floor. It's on the floor. It's on the floor. Now, some of the... here, let me finish this. Now, some of the people that I'm going to say hi to, because that's what I'm going to do, I may read the comment if it's small. I don't know. No disrespect is intended if I cannot pronounce your name properly. I am very sorry. If I did not know how to pronounce my name, I wouldn't know how to pronounce my name. And my name is easy. I mean, you look at it and it's pronounced the way it's spelled, so... But... So if I can't say your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm doing my best. So I'm going to cut right here and we'll start off with, S-Y-T-R-Y, Citry. Thank you so very much for your comment. And Rhys, R-H-Y-S, thank you so very, very much. Greatly appreciated. I love comments. And Alejandro Alonso Warren, hopefully I'm close. Thank you so very, very much for your comment. Greatly appreciated. And Joshua, M-E-J-I-A, Meya? That's how I would pronounce it, because I naturally pronounce the J with a Y sound when I see it anymore, just because I've read a whole bunch of other stuff where you just do that. And Michael Nister, thank you so very, very much. That doesn't even make sense. Thank you so very, very much. And Kai Vera, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Comments are always loved. And Remco Hairwire, H-E-R-W-E-Y-E-R. Could be Hairwire, could be Harware, could be a lot of things. But thank you so very much for your comment. And down further with Big Guy. Hi, Big Guy. I like to say that to some guys. I go like, hey, Big Guy. No, it doesn't mean anything. It's just, hey, a thing. And wow, Crazy Pancake with a 2 instead of a Z. So it's C-R-A-2-Y, pancake. Still, that's a very crazy way to spell Crazy Pancake. Thank you. And Pedro Neva, N-E-I-V-A. Oh, his comment is really short, so it's easy to read. It's WTF. Well, it's still a Melanie Martinez video. I don't know. Well, there's a couple answers to that one. A, it's a video. I mean, and B, it's a reaction video. C, it's Melanie Martinez. D, I'm a reactor. I mean, so there's a lot of answers to that one, but still. And Samuel L. Mackin with a capital N at the very end. Thank you so very much for your comment. And Pep, double P, Pop P0, or an O with a slash through it, and then 2 P's and then a 64. So thank you so very much for your comment. Greatly appreciated. And I would say Raki, R-A-Q-U-I, and then Jar, Raki Jar. Thank you so very much for your comment. Greatly appreciated. And Young Blood 528. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. I love comments. And let's see, that was 15. So 16, Zach Beck, thank you so very much, ZACH, and JJ Games, thank you so very much for your comment, and V-Town James, how about that? It's the James family today. Thank you so very much. And BSV, thank you. Greatly appreciated. And Griffin Green, you are the 20th commenter. Thank you so very much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. The number 20. Yay! Thank you all for your comments. It is greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. I love comments. Actually, the longer the better. So cool. Thumbs up on that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is the thing that I also do every single time, because I'm a creature of ritual and routine. And if I don't do my ritual and routine properly, I feel off. I feel bad. I'm doing something wrong. A lot of people are like this. I mean, even Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, they follow a rough template for their videos. Watch the way their videos end, especially. They're following a template. That's what I do, but my template has much more points I have to hit, or I feel like I'm not connected. So, bom dia, diagwit, labrit, ahanyo Dzień dobry, or less formally, chest, terra homocost, vari luz, gomarias, buenos dias, diadit. Now, diadit is Scots Gaelic, whereas diagwit is Irish. So if you hear diagwit, and you hear that, but you also hear diadit, remember, one's a Scotsman, and one's an Irishman, and they're very, very different. After that nonsense, of course, Bereda, Yoragelt, Matenva, Buongiorno, Dobre Utro, Bingo, Bokertov, Buna Diminata, Abuna Diminata. No, I keep flipping onto that from that Lion King song, but that's not it. It's not Buna Diminata. Ohio, Kamusta, Gumorgan, Ni hao, Privyet, Guten Tag, Kalimera, Bonjour, Dobre Rano, God Morgan, Labas Ritas, Labdien, Mesa Olheli, Merhaba, and of course, go forth and have the crack. Now, the crack, of course, is just an American English phrase that means go forth and have good food, good drink with good friends. Now, it started off in American English 100 and some odd years ago, and then traveled over to Ireland for a time. Now, it's been over there for about 100 years, but it's made its way back. Well, back over here into the United States a bit. And so people have been saying, go forth and have the crack. We're going to have the crack. We had the crack. We had good food, good drink, good friends. Doesn't necessarily mean to go out and engage in crack cocaine. Doesn't necessarily mean to go out and hire a prostitute and have her spread her legs for you. No, the crack. Good food, good drink, good friends. I am now 18 minutes into this, and I try to keep it under 20, so let's see if I can come up with anything more that I have to say. I'm quite sure that I've got some things to say. I spread them out throughout my stuff. Did anyone notice I had some ideas for a line of silly affirmations? I put that in one of my regular videos for a reaction. I wonder how many people saw that. Only the ones that watched that one. So I probably shouldn't do it that way. Oh well. If you can, hand me a like. That would be awesome. If you don't want to, of course, a dislike, not as nice, but accepted. YouTube looks at likes and dislikes and just says, hey, wow, you've got a bunch of dislikes. You're interacting with people. I'm going to reward you. Here's a pat on the back, buddy, because they just like interaction. If you're getting interaction with your fans, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, they like it. I'd prefer a like. Also, if you could subscribe, that would be awesome. Don't do it if you don't feel you want to, because having me clutter up your feed with notices and you don't think I'm that funny, or you do think I'm more annoying than you first thought, I'm just going to bug the snot out of you with all my notifications. So if you like, please do, but if you don't, so thumbs up. You all take care. Just watch this, just slide right into it. You all take care. Have a great day. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. So you take care. Abuna dimanata. Oh, what a wonderful thing.